It's that time of the month again. We're heading off to Hillcrest for another bulk food haul. I'm sad to say that there were not any items on the distress list that I was able to get, but we were still able to stock up on some of the necessities that we get about once a year, maybe once every 2 years. So we went ahead and got those, and we're gonna go pick them up.
Wow. And I just dropped on the computer. Okay, well, I was going to show you the pizza that we're eating, except I just dropped it on the keyboard. And yes, I am doing a video. See, there's me fixing a trombone on a video. That's for the Brass and Woodwind Shop channel. So anyway, I'll show you the pizza. There's the pizza, and sometimes we eat while we're on the road. The kids like eating on the road, and it makes it a little more adventuresome. And it also saves a little time, because this is a fairly long drive for us. Probably about 40 minutes or so to get there, and 40 minutes to get back. So how many of you have ever seen a tomato on a space bar and a pepper on a semicolon? There are the train tracks. The kids love train tracks. Sometimes we get to see trains while we're here.
Here we are.
Can you finish?
We got our entire list. And page 2. These were the best prices right there.
And we get to see a train.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Sounds like it's coming to an end.
90 cars.
90 cars. There's only 2 engines.
All right, so everything is here. Art unboxed some of these. These were 1 box, but they had 2 packages in them. So this actually makes it for a lot easier storage in the freezer than our big, and you guys have seen our 30-pound boxes of just solid chunk of berries and fruit. So this is a little bit easier to handle. A little bit more expensive, but this was on sale. These were $1.95 a pound. This was 10 pounds, so $19.95 for this. And then over on the other corner here, we have sliced peaches. Again, same price, $19.95 for 10 pounds. Fairly good price for those, and we use those for smoothies right now. Charity, being a college student, is going through a lot of smoothies. So this is more college-friendly food. Let's see, the cheese here, I have found out that dairy prices are going through the roof right now. So this was $19.64. Usually I only pay about $3 a pound. This was closer to about $3.80 a pound, something like that. $3.92 a pound, pretty expensive. The Parmesan cheese was not on sale. Again, I'm sorry to disappoint you guys. Most of this stuff was not on sale. It was just a stock up because that's what we needed. So the Parmesan cheese was $27.65 for 5 pounds of Parmesan cheese. I'm thinking 6 months to a year. Wouldn't you say that's about right? It depends on how much spaghetti we eat.
Well, if it's expensive, then we tend not to eat as much of it. So it probably will last longer.
Yeah, so that's, figure it out. Well, how much do you pay for one of the little 8-ounce cans of Kraft grated, shredded Parmesan cheese at Walmart? It's probably something like $4.69 for a little can. So this is still a fabulous deal when you compare that. Okay, and then the last thing in this front row are these boxes or blocks of Vermont sharp cheddar. This was on sale, but again, dairy prices have gone through the roof. That was $5.25 a pound. Yes, I did buy that for that. Usually I'm shooting for $2 or $3 a pound, but we haven't had cheddar cheese, and the fact is, with dairy prices going up, I'm guessing it's going to go up even higher than that. So I will just use it sparingly. Probably I'm shooting for 3 months out of that. We'll
like I say, when it's expensive, we don't eat as much.
And right now, the garden is producing so abundantly that a lot of this, we may not need like right now, but thinking ahead for the fall and what we need to plan ahead and keep our, you know, our stock up, that was what those were. Again, the same thing here with this Red Star baking powder. I'm down to about half a can, but these type of items were in short supply earlier this year, so I just want to keep an extra one on hand. And while I was running up there, I figured I'd pick this up. This here was $15.22, and I think it's 5 pounds. I think that's what this is. Yes, 5 pounds. The honey will last us at least a year. We use honey for all of the granola that we make. If you haven't checked out that recipe, I'll put a link in the description so you can check out that recipe. This is baker's honey, so it tends to be a little bit stronger than what you would get from the farmer. I prefer this for baking my granola. We use raw honey for, you know, bread and toast and things like that. I mean, the kids can use this, but it has a stronger taste to it. If you've never tried baker's honey, that's what this is. This, kind of an expensive item here, was $60.10 for 6 bottles. I did compare this to BJ's because BJ's is in the same area that we were going, and I thought, well, we'll see how it compares. And this was still $3 a bottle, no, $3 a pound cheaper than what I could get at BJ's. So just for a price comparison, honey is expensive, but it was still cheaper than I could get it anywhere else. The raisins were on sale this month for $42.95. This is a 30-pound box. We had gotten raisins last time we went to Hillcrest, I think back in May, Art.
Mm-hmm.
You remember?
It wasn't that long ago. We still have a lot left.
We still have a lot less, but a lot less. We have a lot left, but being on sale, and these I do believe, if I remember correctly, topped out at over $60.
Yes.
So when I saw 42, I'm like, yes, we're going to get these. By the way, if you've never frozen raisins, you can repackage them into quart and gallon-sized bags and put them inside your freezer, and they store beautifully. So it's not like they're going to go bad. We'll just put them in the freezer or the refrigerator, and we'll be good to go. The butter was also on sale. Not a fabulous price, but considering what I'm seeing happening with dairy prices right now, I thought, I should probably pick this up. So this is 36 1-pound blocks. It looks like this for $84.95, which works out to be, it's like $2.25 or $2.30 a pound. Cheaper than I can get at Aldi. Aldi currently has it at my Aldi for $2.50 a pound, but they're only limiting you to 1. Does not work when you only shop Aldi once or twice a month. That does not cut it for our family. So I ended up getting this. Again, it stores in the refrigerator or freezer. Long-term storage, I should be good with this. All right, so that's everything up here. We got some bigger items down here. My normal North Dakota Miller's Choice all-purpose flour. This is something that I get almost every time I go if it's not distressed. Distressed being a broken bag. These were not broken bags. They were on sale. $13.95 for 50 pounds. And then the panko breadcrumbs, you're looking at a year, 2-year supply, something like that. Again, not full price. And those were $38.20. A little on the higher end. We're going to make sure that they go into some of our bulk food storage containers. If you haven't seen those, I'll put a link to the link so you can see what we get. I'll also put a link for the video that shows a little bit more about how we store our bulk food, because I know you guys are probably thinking, how on earth are you keeping all this safe? Well, watch that video. It talks all about that. So everything came to, drum roll please, $409.01. Not my best haul ever, but you know, times are different these days, and you still have to have food for your family. So we do the best we can. Very happy for some solid quality food. And thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys are healthy and well. We'll see you for our next video. Bye. Lego minifigures were provided by Peter. Thanks, Peter.